Ladies and gents, LTBR Daily. The Queen is back. Cece is back in the seat with us. Cece.
Yay!
Oh, it was so tumultuous. It was such a bumpy ride without you. The whip didn't feel the same. We heard creaks, we heard squeaks. I think we had a flat tire and all that. But the whole crew is back. Welcome back. How are you? I know the people cannot wait to hear your voice. What up, though?
I'm so glad to be back. I missed it. I missed talking to you guys. It wasn't the same, but I'm doing good. I'm fine.
Thank goodness.
I got my iced caramel macchiato with an espresso shot. So we gonna power through this day.
Our ratings cut in half the last 48 hours.
I'm sorry.
People jumped in. They go, "Where's Cece?
Cece, this
for you, mugs."
I know we got the first. I know we got the first take style, but we empower you. You're not just a moderator because you're a woman. You're actually like 75% of the show. So like if you go, if Molly leaves, nobody cares. I was like, all right, I'm here for Stephen A.
Up to us, them two fools.
Right?
Y'all give me too much credit, but I appreciate it. I feel the love. Thank you.
Oh man, how's the car? How's the automobile? You feel safe in it now?
It's good now. It just needed to get fixed, and it seemed like everybody named Mama needed their car fixed too. So had to wait.
Did you run into the Averb mechanic? Like, no, it ain't your starter. It's your alternator.
That's a good one.
Oh,
I actually went to. I ended up going to Bell Tire, so shout out to Bell Tire.
Okay,
you know,
Pop
they got it right. You know, they was a little late giving me back my car. They got it right though. You know, because I don't do the neighborhood mechanic no more. I've been burned. You neighborhood mechanics, y'all be lying, y'all be adding extra stuff. Talk about, it's always the alternator. Why is it always the alternator?
Yo, you got to find yourself a good crackhead. You know what I'm saying?
It's like,
wait, what?
Right.
You got to find a good crackhead that'll like do everything for you for like $20, man.
Right.
When they get that hit, oh boy, they gonna come with a fork, knife, and a screwdriver and replace your whole engine for you. You gonna be good. Give me $20. I fix it for you. You know what I'm saying?
Hell no, be middle of the highway and your engines fall out.
Have you guys ever had something happen with your car and you're just like, I think I can fix it myself, and you guys saved yourself like almost a couple $1,000s just for tinkering in there?
Never.
Never. When I was younger, my dad gave me a car, right? And my dumb ass, I knew nothing about cars, so I'm like, all right, I think I need to change the oil because the sign's on. So I went to the gas station. I just bought like an oil thing, opened it up, and just like poured the oil in there and shit. And it just kept doing that. And then I'm like, all right, I think three cans is cool.
Yo,
and it just kept driving. Yeah, on the Brooklyn Bridge, yeah.
Wow. Vlad, you did tell me about that story.
On the Manhattan Bridge. So I made it into Manhattan and the car started acting mad janky. I literally just turned it right back around. And at that time I was living in like Fort Greene. So I had just enough like to make it back and park it right like at the crib. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, fuck this. I ain't going to work. What? I'm not getting stranded in the middle of Chinatown with a busted down car. That ain't happening. So fortunately I made it back. But yeah, I've been through bad stuff with cars, man. Like cars will break you, yo. Like when they start going,
literally
you start paying to fix everything all the time, man. It's like a love-hate relationship. Like, do I drop this?
No, because I got a 2014 Chrysler 200, so I just feel like it's 6 years old.
Yeah.
It's just yeah. And my dad, he like, you need to get a new car. I'm like,
oh no, that should be fine.
I'm like, well, you gonna put a
battery
for it?
You gonna pay for it?
You gonna put your John Hancock on the dotted line?
You gonna sponsor this?
Right, because I need a sponsor. Okay.
Who sang that song again? I forgot that. Yo, who sang that song, sponsor?
What you gonna do, Ops? What you gonna do? I'm your only daughter. What you gonna do, Ops?
I's your only daughter, Daddy. Isa needs a new car.
Come on, Daddy.
You You don't want your daughter
Help your
driving
baby
around
girl
here
out.
with bad brakes, do you? It'll be your fault, daddy. Like, oh man, don't put that on me. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
I want a big car. I want to sit up high
and look down. What car do you want? Look down at the peasants.
I want just a big car.
You want an Escalade or something?
Well, no, because they gas guzzlers.
That's like a Detroit special, an Escalade.
I mean, that's Detroit. A Tahoe, an Escalade, a Dodge Charger, or a 300.
There's some offbeat rapping. People still drive
or
300s?
A Challenger. Those are the D-boy cars.
Oh my god.
Those spots right there.
D-boys and military guys. My Camaro.
When I used to live in Connecticut, 8 years ago, I had a smart car for like a summer, and that was fun.
Word?
Wait, those little cars?
Yeah, I had a smart car for the summer. I feel like I was on the go-kart all over the world.
That means France was running around doing all kind of degenerate stuff, trying to be discreet and low key.
Yeah, I definitely used it at night.
Well, you never suspect me in this.
Those look like death mobiles.
You know what?
You get into a car crash, it look like you're gonna instantly die.
Yeah, you know they always say that, but when you get into a car crash, period, like you're not anticipating that, and that can happen regardless too.
Yo, I'm knock on wood. I ain't never been in a car crash, man. Thank goodness. Yeah.
I've been.
Yikes. I'll be driving for myself. I'll be driving for other people, defensive and all that. Fuck that. I be like, I need my space, man. I drive like somebody's trying to run up on me and Tupac me at the light, yo.
you drive like you traumatized.
Yeah, yo, man. I give myself like at least 5 feet from the car in front of me. I'm like, if you run up on this window, that window, skirt, I'm out of here, man. People be pulling up right behind cars, right behind them. I'm like, y'all don't ever think about worst case scenarios, like what could happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, people just be all up talking on their phones and stuff, just waiting to get yacked. I'm like, not I, man.
You probably be that one that be looking around all the time.
Our head is on a swivel at the light, yo.
I'm about to say, who's trying to come? Who's gunning you down, Flag?
I'm traumatized, dog. I'm traumatized. I'm like, no one's catching me at no light. I tell you that much, man. Could you imagine you just parked at a light and then like you don't even notice people walking up on you and then I'm like, no thank you. Nobody needs to ask me, you got change? And then you out of here.
I'm like, yeah, I was just about to say, I don't like when the homeless people just come out of nowhere and just knock on your window. You be like, come on, bro. You supposed to be in front of me walking towards me. You ain't supposed to sneak attack me, bro.
Right.
Why I had the burner?
I got the
like, bruh.
Yeah,
I got the burner.
Speaking of I got the burner, Bill Collector was on the Monday Caffeine URL Live and just cracking jokes already, getting ahead of the narrative. He's getting crazy on Twitter, talking about Mike P. If you stop being my friend after this battle, I'm gonna stop being your friend because you stopped being my friend.
I saw that, bro. I saw that, man. Michael Felice. You better watch out, Michael. He's gonna come for you.
He's gonna come for you.
Mulian is gonna come for you. He's gonna get you. He's gonna talk about your girlfriend.
Oh my god. Oh god.
No, what they say? Muli. What's it?
Muliano. Oh, freaking
Muliano gonna come for you.
Hey, Mike. I was watching your battle, and this freaking guy over here was talking about your girlfriend there. You want me to take care of him? I'm your cousin, Mike. I'll do anything for you. Don't worry about it.
That's hilarious.
I seen you on Caffeine, Mike. How you doing? Hey, doing good? I heard you quit your job and everything there, Mike. You must be good. Why
I told you about. I could do a guy. I can't do the girl. That's weird.
You've never done anything bad to anybody, Michael. Oh, Mom, you should have saw my battle versus Danny Myers. Oh, man.
Man, no. I really hope Mike ready. Like,
I hope ill one day Mike show up like.
I hope he just memorizing at this point, but.
Ill Mike show up with mad cousin Vinny types, yo. rolls up to the battle.
Nah, man, everybody's been going ham on Mike, man. Shooting the rapper was like, y'all keep playing with Mike till he pull up with a trench coat.
That's hilarious, because that's what I always said about the white kids in my high school, them emo types. I'm like, y'all keep fucking with them if you want to, because I was friends with them because I was gonna be the one person that they're gonna look at me and be like, run.
Are you the person that talks to the crazy person on the train?
She's gonna get that text one day. Hey, don't come to school tomorrow. Thanks, fam.
Hey.
Every time we got a bomb threat, I was like, I'm telling you, it's these motherfuckers calling.
He's gonna be like, say, skip lunch today. Don't come. Don't come to the lunchroom.
Just want to say thanks for always being nice to me.
I appreciate your friend.
Tell the world, because you'll be the only survivor. Tell them my story.
Oh my God.
Tell them my story.
Good morning, America, bro. Just let me live.
It'll be like, the last person that this person texted was someone named Cece, and the FBI wants to know, what did he leave in that text? Y'all know, I got the text. I didn't know what was going on. But if he tell me don't come, I ain't coming.
Girl, that is perfection. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, I don't know what he was talking about, but he told me to not come. So I went back to bed like, what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Oh man,
that's too funny.
Yeah, man. Give me a heads up, man. Shit. There's a dude that lives in my complex out here, man. I'll be looking at him. You know the dudes that walk on like their tippy toes, like their heels never hit the ground?
Right.
You just be like, with the long hair.
They on the spectrum.
You know.
They have like.
You are right. That just actually just clicked in my brain. Yeah.
They got nerve sensation in the heels of their foot. It bothers them. Like, it doesn't feel right in their brain, so they walk on it.
Well, you know what?
That's how you can tell if your kid is on the spectrum.
Apologies to, people who are on the spectrum, people who have children on the spectrum. Please continue to support LTBR podcast.
Yeah. Don't get us canceled before we go on air.
Man. Oh my God, could you imagine that story? Local battle rap team hates autistic kids. They make fun of them on air.
Yo, that patch stay round against Marv One about his autistic brother. Imagine that in 2020.
Off the internet.
We might need to clip that and put that on Twitter and talk about.
You know what? That's my fear. That's my fear, though, is when battle rap becomes so big.
They go back and dig the
just
files.
Like you see these celebrities, like Kevin Hart. Look what happened to him. He's never going to host the Oscars because somebody went back in 2005 and found one tweet where he made a joke about gay people.
Well, I mean, think about Eddie Murphy when he had all them jokes about and dropping F-bombs and all that. Like,
well, that's
a brave man to do that again.
Oh,
that's why he said that even though he did sign a contract with Netflix and he's going to be doing a stand-up special, he's scared because he realizes that, like you said, this generation, y'all soft, y'all pussies, y'all get too sensitive about the smallest thing. Like, I could never do Raw again.
Hell no, you crazy?
I could never do that again.
You are crazy.
That's why I can't wait for coming back to America. The second one that's about to come out, I can't wait to see
that should be
stand up.
I mean, on one hand, it's progressive, man. It's good. It's like, could you imagine? Well, I mean, obviously we all black. We've all been on the shit end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? But it's like if, imagine like if things didn't change and people still calling you N-word when you walked out your house and all that. I'd be like, damn, it's 2020. We ain't changed yet. So,
I mean,
France, when's the last time you just walked out your house?
There's a video of this guy. This is a video of this guy in Arkansas, a white guy holding a Black Lives Matter sign on a highway, just a social experiment. And he videographed like over 20 people driving by in their cars. Like, you're a disgrace to white people. How would you get defend those niggers? Da, 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 da. And it's just like, he's just showing you, like, this is what it's like here when you try to support this.
Not only that, but when people think they're not being videotaped and they're in the privacy of their own cars and stuff, and they think they're gonna get away with it.
Some dude walked up to him.
Come out.
Yeah, some dude walked up to him and was like, "This is a hoax. This is the biggest thing next to ISIS." And then some girl walks by him, and she goes, "Well, apparently Black Lives Matter more than ours."
Oh man!
And I'm just like,
that's what's wrong with America.
And that's what I was about to say. I'm like, and then y'all wonder, y'all can't wonder after this. This is why.
Yikes!
We used to have the whole pie.
All right, man.
And now all these brown and black folks, we gonna barely get a little slither of the pie. Where's my piece of the pie? Where's my piece of the pie?
Terrible.
See, that's why I like Trump, because Trump gonna make sure we get the pie.
I'm sorry, y'all. My computer's just been crazy slow today, but I'm gonna just go live and I'm gonna get it going on the fly because I don't know what happened. This shit is just like freezing up. It's so slow. You know, let's get it rocking.
Hold on, let me see if I could do the screen record joint while we're on my old phone.
Well, I'm gonna start going live in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, young.
And we're on air. So get them tweets out. Give me as much time as possible. I'm going to be.
There we go.
I'm going to be getting it popping as we speak.
Oh shit! Let's get it popping.
Oh man, this is crazy.
Watching the director do his thing live on the fly. FCC ain't here, y'all. Well, good morning to you too, Level Scales.
Hey, Levels, I'm back. Hey,
what up, Dub? I said, hey, yo.
I said, hey, yo.
What's the word, y'all? How's y'all morning going?
Good morning.
Share the broadcast. Let everyone know that we're on live.
Grand Risings.
Damn right. 216 degrees. What up, player?
Oh, man.
It's going to be a good show today. We got Misfit on the way. We got Battle Rap Talk. We got UM2 Talk. We got Ladies Battle Rap Talk. It's going to be lit.
Yay. We got to talk about the ladies, y'all.
Oh, wait, that's where we're actually going to start.
Right.
Okay. Are we going to start with Tay-Rock and Miss Hustle?
Oh, no, we're over that, man.
I'm over it, too.
Yeah, we over
I feel like y'all did it. That
ship has sailed.
The only thing I would add is I don't know why Smack wants to book that instead of Tay-Rock and
Oh,
Official.
you know why Smack wants to book that besides Tay-Rock and
But
Official.
it's just like...
You know why Uncle Smizzle wants to book that.
But if you take away the whole drama with this supposed auto that Miss Hustle got, it's still, it's like, it's not anything that I want to see.
She's gonna try to pull a DNA and play the audio in the battle.
And then hey Devin, hey everybody. And then somebody said that Miss Hustle gonna bring the tranny to the battle.
Oh my goodness.
Why does Smack... we can't say tranny. Can't say tranny.
Don't get us canceled.
We ain't even been on for 5 minutes since he tried to get us canceled. Man.
What am I the transgender.
Yeah. Smack wants all the slop on that stage. I'm like, you're opening up Pandora's door, man, because the last thing we need to see is a fight on caffeine between Rock and a transgender. Rock getting jumped by two transgenders.
And Rock's
guys
girlfriend,
jumping in.
You just see her in the back going like this. Like, I don't.
Smack gonna be like, yo, they finally getting it popping. That's what I'm talking about. Don't pump fake it.
I don't want to see that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. Smack's opening up Pandora's door, man. I'm surprised Beasley ain't tapping his shoulder and go, you sure you want to do this, Smack? Oh, it can happen. We're opening up the door. I don't need this kind of kind of thing going down, Smack.
Okay, Devin, JC versus Official. I think that'd be dope too.
That's a bizarre match.
I like to see Official versus a lot of these guys. Period.
Official wants Rock. Rock wanted Official. Like, let's make that match happen. Like, let's do it already, man. Like, stop playing games. I know that, you know, the other thing is all salacious and it's dramaful and, you know, it's all love and hip hop, love and battle rap, but that's too much drama, man. That's too much drama.
I will say, Rock, be careful because posting one's nudes without their permission is a crime.
Yikes! But I mean, yeah.
So men,
I'm not even getting into all that. It was a mess.
Or sex tapes is considered revenge porn, and it is a federal crime in most states.
Y'all ready to get it rocking?
Be careful.
Yes, sir.
All right, I got a nice clip here of 40 bars at my expert opinion.
Just as dope as this person. Everybody sees you guys as
let me reverse this bad boy
NBA
here.
versus the WNBA.
Reverse.
Slide to the left.
I gotta tell you this though, 40.
Slide to the right.
All right.
One hop now, y'all. Two hops now, y'all.
All right, let me get it right here. Let's listen to this clip here of 40 bars talking about how the ladies have to battle the men to gain their respect on my expert opinion.
Counterparts or we're considered like, yo, this bitch is just as dope as this person. Everybody sees you guys as like the superstars. The NBA versus the WNBA, it's never going to be looked at the same light. You feel me? So
well, I got to tell you this though,
if
40.
Jordan decides to dance with Lisa Leslie, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same as Lisa Leslie playing with Candace Parker or somebody like that. It's not the fucking same. It's never going to be the same. So as much as we want it to be, it's not.
I like that. I like that. For me, no. For me, I can't agree because I've.
All right, you heard it there. 40 bars saying pretty much how the men have to battle the women to gain their respect because the NBA will never be compared to the WNBA. Vlad, do you agree with 40 bars statement?
That the men have to battle the women to gain their respect?
Correct.
To gain the respect of the women?
To gain the respect in battle rap.
That men have to battle the women. I mean...
The women have to battle the men.
Oh, okay. I was about to say. I'm like...
Did I say it backwards? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
I'm like, you tripping me up, dog. I mean, listen. The women don't have to battle the men to gain the respect of everyone, but I feel like in battle rap, we know it's so, you know, it used to be very misogynistic, very patriarchal, a male-driven sport. So if you wanted to gain the respect of those specific men to be on their level, quote unquote, yeah, that used to be true. But I think now you can watch from a distance and really see that there's some truly gifted writers out there. And if you're just looking at it strictly from an art form point of view, you don't need to battle any man to gain my respect. Now, you know, if you battling the most elite competition, that's where you gain my respect from. Doesn't have to be a man, doesn't have to be a woman for you to get my respect.
That's true. And I was also add that, you know, with the woman pool of talent, we always talk about it. It's not as big as the men. And right now, we have a lot of female vets that put in a lot of work, you know, X amount of years ago. And it's kind of the talent pool, even though I would say it's starting to rise, starting to get better. You know, a lot of these vets don't want to battle these girls. So who's their other option is to battle the guys. And you see it with Official. Like, that has risen her stock, that she has been able to. She didn't beat Nitty, but she hanged in there and arguably won a round against Nitty. And you got dudes who can't do that, okay? And a lot of people say she beat Twerk. You got a lot of people, you know, giving more praise to women after they beat some of these or hang with these top guns. So I think it's good. I don't think they have to do it necessarily, but if they do it, definitely, like, you gotta give them praise. You gotta give them opportunities.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, when you actually take on a dude and you do well, or you kick their ass, there's a different level of swag you can walk around with, because some of these ladies who battle dudes and kick their ass now, they got bragging rights over the fellow ladies. You see how 40 bars talks to some of these girls, like
40 bars,
yeah, some of our most beloved, you know, Jazz the Rapper, never battled a dude before. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's a different level of playing.
I mean,
you know what I mean?
She battled Marlo. She battled Shuffle T in London, but I mean,
come on, man, that was a vacation.
I hear you. I just want to get the sentence politically correct. All right.
Okay. All right. I mean, you're absolutely right.
She's never battled a brother.
She never has battled a brother.
With that shit too. That Shuffle T. Come on, bro.
Well,
so I mean, on this side,
and I
on this
wanted
side.
to add another thing. And now you're starting to see guys wanting to team up with girls to do 2-on-2s. Look at Geechee and Coffee and Cortez. I think that you're going to start seeing more and more of those type of 2-on-2s too. Not just always going to be guy versus girl. You're going to start seeing these guys start teaming up with these dope females. And I think it's all good. People got to start putting respect on their names if they haven't. I feel like it's 2020. What we doing?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of disagree with both of you guys. I do think 40 is actually right, because when you start to talk about like some of the greatest females, you'll put like Official, Heart, 40's name in the hat, right? And then as popular as Jazz is, I feel like we never say her name first, and it's because she hasn't battled the guy. And even with all these elite ladies battling each other, like they have to battle each other first and foremost, in my opinion. Like you have to battle the elite competition in your level. But it is true, like the highest plateau, the biggest superstars in the game are the guys. And getting a victory over like a Sue Surf for 40 bars could really cement her over a lot of other people. I mean, Official banged with Rum Nitty. Official battled Daylight. Official went to the West Coast and battled Disaster. These are some of the reasons why Official might be one of the greatest to ever do it.
See, but to me, when she says something like that, it's kind of like, listen, if some of these ladies have never, ever, ever, ever battled a dude, is it like, do we just not respect their talent? Do we just say, oh, whatever, they're just doing that with the girls? Like, and you never give them respect? I mean, a pen is a pen, a bar is a bar, a lyric is a lyric. So just because they never get a chance to battle a dude, like, they should never get respect?
I think ultimately a battle with a top tier male, unfortunately, will always have a bigger audience than two top tier women battling. Like two top tier women can definitely create a mega match, eyeballs, sell tickets, headline, potentially fill out a venue. But I guess like she said it best in her quote, Jordan and Lisa Leslie playing against each other is not going to be the same as Lisa Leslie playing against Candace Parker. And I agree with her.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of.
But that's why for the women, when you do have to face a man, that's why you have to kill his ass.
Oh,
you gotta kill his ass, ladies.
Damn.
Him the up.
Well, all right. Tata says right.
Cece talked from the
Facts,
pit of her
Cece.
stomach with that one.
I said what I said.
So now that we're talking about the chivalry war here, right? Between the men and the women, Queen of the Ring URL still in speculation. 40 bars and Sue Surf is closer to getting locked in. Debo says, on my expert opinion, it's going to get locked in. How much can we trust it? We'll have to wait and see. However, I want to ask both of you, and let's ask everybody out there in Caffeine first to get them engaged. If Sue Surf and 40 bars gets booked and they battle, who has more to gain from a win? 40 bars or Sue Surf?
Both of them, says Ty Ty. I mean, France, to me, clearly it's who has more to win is 40 bars. Who has the more to lose? That's clearly Sue Surf. I mean, if you get clearly beaten or you jersey out versus your first lady opponent, like, you're gonna look crazy in these streets. Like, the fellas are not gonna let you live it down. The ladies are not gonna let you live it down. You're gonna need to come out with the greatest rollout, post-battle rollout that you've ever had in your life, because 40 and Team 40 ain't gonna let you play that joint down. You're gonna have all kinds of memes. There's gonna be all kinds of videos. Like, oh man, you can't ever say nothing to Cortez after that joint, sir. So you definitely got the most to lose in this battle. I mean, 40's beaten dudes before, but you know, Surf is Surf, and that's like big clout right there. You know what I mean? To get that head on your stake. But oh man, Surf, you cannot take this L, brother.
I feel like if Surf wins, everybody's gonna say, "Of course, you're supposed to win." It's gonna be one of those like, okay, and like you're supposed to be a girl, but he can't afford to lose. Like, it's already bad enough what he did versus Lux. Mm-hmm. Okay, he cannot afford to go from Lux and lose to a girl. And it's not to put down 40 bars, but it's just the fact that that's how battle rap is gonna look at it. Like, bro, you just lost the GOAT and now you're losing to a female. Like, you trash, you're gonna have to retire. Like, a lot of people are saying in the chat, you're going to have to retire. Like, just focus on the music, bro. Let us know when the album release dates are. Let me get the notification when you go on live, talking your junk. But battle rap is done. We don't.
So we just heard 40 saying that the ladies gain respect by battling the dudes. So now, if a dude loses to a woman, and I mean in clear fashion, gets his ass whooped, are we taking respect off of his name at that point? Like, is that L like just something that you can't live down in that moment?
No,
you're supposed to, but you know them surfettes are going to say,
the who?
The surfettes, as Math Hoffa would say. The surfettes.
This show become very Math Hoffa-ish.
You know, all of Surf's fans are going to say that, you know, he didn't care about the battle, it doesn't matter. So there will be a narrative that, it doesn't count. But like my girl, is it Tay-Tay?
Ty-Ty.
But like Tata is saying, men, y'all can choke, y'all can lose, y'all can look bad, and y'all don't lose no respect. You will get booked again. It all blows away after a few weeks. So.
Oh my gosh.
Groupies.
Hey, Surf is the Beyonce of battle rap, and it's surfers. Yikes. Big T ain't been the same. Big T ain't been the same since 40 watched them, says Gregory.
Okay, levels, we not comparing Surf to Beyonce because Beyonce ain't never dropped the ball. Beyonce ain't never made a bad album. Beyonce ain't never choked on stage. Beyonce ain't never forget her lines. Beyonce ain't never sang a note wrong. We're not doing it. I'm the Beehive.
Don't come for the Queen Bee. That's the demon in the building. Man, my man's in the West Coast. He's awake wild early, son.
Yeah, he definitely is awake really early.
All the West Coast cats is passed out right now.
Well, lucky for him, we do got some West Coast topics coming up, actually, just about right now.
Fire. Surf's more like the Michelle than Beyonce. Oh, man.
Because Michelle fell. That's it. He's the Michelle. Because Michelle fell on 106 in Park.
I remember. I was watching that live, man. What's happening to this show this morning? People turned up. Get them, CC. The energy is back.
I'm about my Beyonce.
I hear that.
I'm going to play about my Beyonce.
I hear that.
Clearly not, but all right, so we have some interesting shots being fired, guys. Jada Nightwing decides to take some shots at Mr. John the Don. And I have a clip here. I'm going to play an audio clip of John the Don responding to Jada Nightwing on his All of the Above podcast on all streaming platforms.
Let's go.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Who do you think you are? One win off of Rookies versus Vets because the vet actually choked. Seemed like he didn't even take you serious, and this is what you're running around doing?
Oh, man.
Time to put pressure on John the Don. I'm moving on to the next, so I'm next. You just got me lined up. I'm next. Who have you been talking to? Pete told you that I'm next? Beasley told you that? They ain't tell you that. They ain't tell you that.
Yeah, John definitely feels some kind of way, and I want to be here to say that Jada Nightwing actually has a response.
The way you took what my call out for you is that I'm under the impression that I'm on your level, like I rank with you now because I beat Shotgun Suge. No. Like I don't think I'm on your level, sir. I clearly am aware that your accolades and your catalog is far more defined, sir. But 'tis the season. 'Tis the season. It's Rookies versus Vets season.
There you have it. It's Rookies versus Vets season, says Jada Nightwing. Let's throw it to the people out there. Let's get them out there. Is Jada Nightwing putting more on his plate than he can handle, calling out John the Don after his first Rookies versus Vet victory. What do you guys think of Jay the Nightwing throwing shots at John the Don?
Leave John alone, please, Devin.
Leave John alone.
Suicide, says Two Eyes. Midwest in the building. These vets need to be tested by new material, says Level Scales. Rolling the dice with that one, says Selvin. What up, Selvin? DC Man, relax. Jay has this in the bag. Okay. All right, DC Man.
Vlad, like I said yesterday, Jay's supposed to be here for a long time, not a good time. So I would like to see him avoid this match. What do you think of Jay the Nightwing taking these shots at Mr. Don?
I love the energy. First of all, John the Don sounded like a mob boss. Like, who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? And Jay is like, 'tis the season. I likes the energy, dog. I mean, we seen Fonz call out K-Shine. Now we're seeing Jay the Nightwing go for the PG demolisher, and he's jumping straight out the frying pan into the fire. And I like this kind of energy, man. This is going to be a make or break situation. I think Jay the Nightwing also realizes that, you know, it's like they go from playing in the Barclays to now playing in this enclosed Orlando situation where the playing field gets leveled just a little bit. I mean, John, you know, he's not going to do what Suge did. We know he's going to have to do rounds. We know he's going to write, you know, to the full capacity. He's not going to take Jay light, and he's going to try to make an example out of him. But Jay the Nightwing is a little different than the other guys that, you know, he has battled, because some of those guys like Jack Boy, heavy performance factor, heavy energy factor. Mr. Wavy, heavy performance, heavy energy. Jay the Nightwing, heavy pen, great writing, great construct, great voice. And now there's no crowd to appease to. It's just the people at home. And when you start going bar for bar and pen for pen, Jay has a chance to stand in there. So he's like, yo, if there's any time to call out John, 'tis the season. It is right now. Like, this is my best shot, my best chance. And if I get to shoot the crown off his head, I can pick it up and wear it. People gonna give me my respect.
Okay, I'm not mad at any of it. I think I want to see the rookies, the young guns, go after these vets. Keep them on their toes. Like, these vets shouldn't just be out here just, you know, taking little battles, you know, on caffeine, battling each other for a check, and you know, go out for drinks afterwards. Nah, this is the season for these young guns, these rookies, to go after these vets next and apply pressure. Like, I'm not mad at any of it. You know, Fonz, he called out K-Shine. We've talked about this many times in the show. We love it. We all here for it, but you know, proceed caution though. Okay, don't play with K-Shine. I would say the same thing about Jay the Nightwing. Don't play with John. But we haven't seen John in this setting yet, as far as just in the studio, caffeine, the crew, nothing else. And Jay, he's comfortable. He showed it with Suge. I think I would say this, even with Suge not choking, I still think that Jay would have won that battle. He just
I'll take that one level up. I think Jay the Nightwing put pressure on Shotgun Suge. I think after that first round, when Jay didn't seem phased, he stepped it up, and Suge heard them bars. He said, "Oh shit, I really can't fuck up these next two rounds. I know I got a spot in there that I can't remember. Please don't choke. Please don't choke. Please don't choke."
Right. Which brings me to this point that we're gonna have to be careful on who we put that preparation excuse on, because I feel like sometimes some of these guys get a little rattled, especially when somebody come out the gate. And I don't think Suge was expecting that Jay. I think he was expecting that Jay he saw versus Fonz that didn't really hit like that. He wasn't expecting a refresh, you know, got me some rest, you know, had me, you know, a little fun,
stress relief. Now I'm talking about,
and now I'm going back and being Mad King again. He wasn't expecting that Jay, and you know what? He might have got flustered, and that's when your brain start going all over the place. But yeah, Jay versus Suge, he's very comfortable right now.
Oh shit, the 2%. What's the word, King? What's the word? What's the word, King? Sorry, Cece.
You do that too, man. That's why I mean,
you gotta stop, bro.
People are going to think you're the two.
Yo, see, that's how that happens. You can't say things like that. You can't say things like that, all right?
You can't be talking like him.
That sounds like a church lady. He goes, you could think it, but you can't say it, honey. All right.
All right, one last topic before we bring our guests on the hour. We got Misfit Murder Ave Gang joining us on the show today.
Yes.
And if Dev the Demon is still out there, he will very much enjoy this topic. So, on Hip Hop is Real, Rum Nitty had a very interesting quote continuing his call out for Conceited, his campaign to battle Conceited. Let's play this clip and let's listen to this audio.
You say nothing about a punchline unless you come see the king, nigga. Yeah. No, I don't gotta take it from you either. It's mine. I don't need to solidify it by beating you. I just want to beat you. I mean, because I'll be hearing some of the fans say, "Oh, you can't be punchline king until you beat the Z." I'm the punchline king, nigga. If he want it back, he gotta come see me. But it's solidified. I'll solidify it.
There you have it. Rum Nitty says that he is the punchline king. If Conceited wants his spot back, he has to come and get it. It is officially solidified. To the people in the chat, especially the Tooth, what's the word, King? Is Rum Nitty the greatest puncher of all time?
Yo, where you at, King? Yes, sir, says Anthony. I thought Magic took that crown from Khan, says the Tooth. I hate this conversation so much.
It's magic,
says Kevin Frazier.
Oh, what up, Frankie? What up, Frankie?
Well, we're having it.
My man just had his battle drop versus my man Tony D. I'll go check that out on Premier Battles. Oh, what up, Rita? CC back? Yes, she is.
Hey,
Magic has volume. Rum has peaks. I didn't come for you guys. We know why you here.
The disrespect.
Vlad, so I'm gonna ask you. Do you think Rum Nitty's correct that he now holds the punchline title and the Conceited has to snatch it back from him? And the second part of my question is Rum the greatest puncher of all time?
Friends, the level of consistency, the level of intricacy, the level of the writing, the fact that every time I hear that a Rum Nitty battle has dropped, I have to stop and press play because there will be something that I've never heard before. I mean, even bars that we thought we've heard before, he's flipped them in other ways that you didn't think was possible. The longevity of his punching, I have to bestow the punchline crown upon Rum Nitty. I mean, Magic once upon a time had it, but he let it go. He let it go. He let it get to him.
Let it go.
Sputtered out. Rum Nitty is still getting better when it comes to this thing. And this is how many years later? 6, 7, 8 years later, he's still going strong. I agree, man. And if Khan decides that he wanted to come back in this setting, oh, man. Bring on a flame retardant suit because you about to get fried, my brother. You about to get fried.
I mean, like, yes, we all got to give homage to Khan. And we all gotta give homage to Magic.
That wasn't the question, friends.
However, there is a but. There is always a but.
Oh, and the but.
Nitty took that punching to new levels, and he's been able to sustain himself longer than a Khan and a Magic. And I get it. Khan, he went on to bigger and better things, but wilding out. No shade. No shade. I hope the show come back. I hope Khan and Clips and Hitman can get back to what they were doing before all that Nick Cannon stuff was happening. But if Khan ain't trying to come back, he forfeited the title.
I also gotta listen. We got.
And I don't see B Magic going back to the old B Magic that we knew and loved. So who else is gonna be the better puncher than Nitty?
And War says it's always doing something new, so can't compare. Interesting.
France, you know, we talk about basketball all the time, right? Once upon a time, George Mikan was the staple and the model for a center, right? Now, he looked great at that time in the 50s when he was playing, but are you really going to compare George Mikan's moves to Hakeem Olajuwon's moves when Hakeem was in his prime? This is what we're seeing right now. When you go back and watch some of those game tapes with Khans, age that well. You know, you appreciate what was happening, the creativity at the time, and when you lived in that era, they hit. You know, but when you watch it back now, it's kind of like, I don't know. But when you go back and watch Nitty, you never get that feeling. You never get that, oh, this didn't age well. This is a little cringy here. Like, why did I react to that? It's always.
Oh, Fonz in the building says Nitty is the greatest puncher.
Oh, hello. Hey.
Hey, Pons.
You gotta respect that one. I.O.
Rum Nitty's material always going to age well. Con versus Surf gets nastier by the year. Surf really got him out of here. See, I don't like.
That first round was crazy.
That first round was crazy. We gotta stop this. I was in the building for that battle. We have to stop this Con disrespect. All right, like I get it. Rum Nitty's probably like a new icon for this. He ushered in a whole new era of punching. Him and Av is a timestamp in battle rap. I get that. Right, but there's still a level of performance, and there's still a hierarchy that Conceited had that Rum Nitty probably hasn't had. Like Conceited can project in these fucking arenas, bro. Like that's going to come down and work in battle rap. But I will say, in a quiet room, like you said, Vlad.
What you trying to say, friend?
On a stage, Conceited does have a chance. In a quiet room, I don't know.
Yeah, on a stage he has a chance because why, France? He has more star power. If we're talking about star power. Con got this. 3-0. You know what I'm saying?
CC, you don't make 30,000 people laugh and not be able to transfer that in a room of 1,500 people.
Not only that, listen, man. When Con comes out, the dimes come out. All right. When Cortez was asking, yo, where all the baddies at? How come ain't no baddies in the battle rap? All right. When Con used to come out, the baddies came out. All right. That's why Smack kept booking them.
Look, Conceited comes to my titties.
All that literally. You know what I'm saying? But
comes right here. So
Rum Nitty's not that much taller neither. They're the same height.
The ladies are not coming out to see Nitty like that, man. So Con got a chance.
Content, performing, and it's factor. Vlad talk that ish. Yep.
So that's a little bit.
Shout out to stats. I don't care how many baddies come out. Will Con have a return like Soul Con? No, come on, stop this.
The greatest punches 5 feet.
Stop this.
I don't think anybody can do worse than Soul.
Yeah, please stop. It hasn't been that long.
I forgot.
You can't let the height, cause Rum punches harder. Yo, let me tell you guys something. Like, there's this weird revisionist history where everybody's like, I don't like Con and Surf. I don't like Con and Magic. I was watching the game tapes in 2013, 2014 when Magic and Con was in demand. Nobody had Magic winning. I pulled up the files. Your man Jay Black. Jay Blake, shouts to Rita, right? The URL staff, the media at the time, Troy Martin, a whole bunch of people that are credible still in this culture. They all had Conceited winning. And that first round in the building, you watch it, they're going crazy for Conceited. It's not like he had no chance. He got killed against Magic. I don't know where this narrative came into play now that like Con has no chance.
We're talking about all time. We're not talking about, your golden years when you were just so good. We're talking about all time.
Oh, bye.
And like Nitty said, if you have an issue with what I said, you can always come back and get this title. If you think you can.
I like the way that
so all this talking is unnecessary because if Con felt some type of way, he know who to call. Let's go.
Damn right.
I'm with Nitty on that one. I said what I said, and if you won't,
what's gonna happen when Nitty takes 5 years off of battle rap, right? And Fonz goes on a tear, and then we're all like, Fonz is greater than Nitty because Nitty took 5 years off. What's gonna happen then? Is this gonna be the same cycle? Is it because we haven't seen Con? Of course, you know where I stand, Vlad. You know I'm a Rum Nitty guy all the way. But I just feel like there's a little conceited disrespect that needs to be alleviated.
I don't think that conversation will be the same if it was Fonz and Nitty, 5 years later, because when we still go back and we look at Nitty's material, it's still going to be fire. We're not going to be looking at it like, here and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, the totality of his work, there's some that
I feel like there's some New York vibe.
No, not at all. Listen, man.
They don't know about Conceited in the Jungle. They don't know about Tiger Ty versus Conceited, the Tooth.
Tiger Ty, man, that's a legend right there.
I love how I said I hate this convo, but I get involved in it every time. You can't get away from it. All right, this is like the closest scale to like a shift in paradigm. Because like, let's be honest here, parallel universe. Conceited comes back and somehow just outclasses Nitty on that stage. Then we're all gonna then there's gonna be a complete 180 where it's like, oh my god, we forgot how great Khan is. Oh, look at, slow it down. It's gonna be this crazy retrospective take that is like we're not saying now.
Nah, man, but listen,
y'all crazy.
His best bet is that big
Khan
stage,
gonna
man.
come back and just beat Nitty.
I don't think so.
Taking,
but I'm just
another battle to warm up.
I'm just saying. Oh no, he's coming. He has to come back to Norm Nitty. He can't. He's not going to take another detour battle.
Now, Rita, Nitty was this fire in the beginning. From the beginning, he was this fire.
When Level Scale says, when was the last time Rum clearly lost? Did we forget about the rooftop with Beloved Dot?
Hello.
That was a couple months ago. That was bad.
Just the rooftop god.
The Tooth says, I think the crowd gonna hate on Conceited like they did Cans, y'all. You know what I'm saying? You think the fans will react to Conceited like they reacted to Cassidy?
No.
I don't think Cassidy. What you said?
No.
And Cassidy. What was that?
Nah.
Tooth was saying that the crowd is gonna treat Conceited like they treated Cassidy. They're gonna react.
No, I think it's gonna be love. No, but if Conceited come with that bullshit, they gonna boo him. They sure will.
All right, so let's continue to paint this narrative. Right, the match gets booked. Conceited goes on a crazy promo run because you know he's gonna promo, and Nitty is a quiet guy. Then all of a sudden that little shift happens because we see Khan in a bunch of interviews like, well, you know what? I think he can do it. I've seen it from time and time. He's gonna win the He's gonna win the face off, and he's gonna have everybody convinced.
Nah, that's a fact.
All right, Misfit just sent me a message. She will be joining in right now.
All right, turn up. The ladies is running it today, man. I'll tell you this though, we ain't gonna see Conceited unless that brother goes broke, man. He ain't coming back, yo. If we see Khan, he's down to his last dollar. And that hunger might be back. He ain't coming back, dog. Listen, man, he's too busy doing backspins and Malaysians and, you know what I'm saying, Hawaiians and all that stuff. He ain't coming back for this. So people could talk bad about him and tell him how trash he was for like mad years now that he's been gone. He ain't coming back for that.
Cass and Khan would. You know that's actually not a bad match, but I just feel like we would get. I feel like we would get cheated out of Conceited and Cassidy.
In a weird world, in a weird, strange land, I would love to see that battle, yo.
No.
To see
no. I'm good on Cassidy.
The delusional content that they both would bring to the ring would be amazing, bro. I would love to see that. Oh, Misfit.
Then they could really do the hottest shit in the world.
Listen, it would be the most best box office shit ever. Listen, man, sometimes I just need the box office versus the content. I'm gonna have 100 other battles to watch over the year. I could live without that one battle, but that little promo run, that little 6-7 weeks in between, I need that entertainment.
Hey, listen, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Every once a year, I go back and watch Keith Murray versus Fredro Starr. All right, it was no content in that battle, but it's one of my favorite battles of all time. Give me another one of those, yo.
Listen, whenever I watch Cannabis and Diz, I'm just watching Cannabis his meltdown.
It's a fact. Keith Murray got smoked. Yo, that battle was classic, man. My man put on the dread wig, turned into KRS-One. It was fire.
He said I got over 1,000 pages of rhymes in this motherfucker.
Wasn't playing, man.
Those look like Tom Cruise mom shoes. I batter you on the net. I batter you for respect. Call a number, you call it collect.
Yo, when you go back and watch that battle, watch everyone overreact to the first line that he kicks, man.
Oh, everybody's just in fan mode.
I'm about to cry.
We don't
watch that battle for Diz. Let's be honest, Diz smoked him, but we don't watch it for him. We watch it for the train wreck that Cannabis created for us. It's incredible. It's battle rap historic. At the end of the day,
good train wreck.
I love a good meltdown. Ain't nothing like it.
See, that's why I couldn't have been at that battle. Y'all would have heard me in the background hollering.
Word. Everyone, before Misfit comes on, make sure you guys share this broadcast. And of course, you know that the audio version, the full audio version with some exclusive audio content will be released after this joint. So please go on ahead, share this broadcast, let everyone know that Misfit will be on with us. We appreciate that. And thank y'all for rocking with us, y'all.
Rita said something. And she said everybody on Twitter hates her
Reed
for it.
Beats Surf says level skills. Oh, here we go. Nope, no, he didn't. Says
I'm a $150 soaking wet, hit you with a $150, leaving you soaking wet. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's go, battle rap stats. That battle was a classic, man, a cringy classic.
Listen, man, Rita and Anwar, since Rita and Anwar's here, they can attest. There was no greater feeling than when Cassidy landed his first couple bars in his first round, and we all just like looked at each other like, he's figured it out.
Them fairy tales.
As you telling your rounds about the shell in a pound. Push your well in it where no melanin is found.
Yo, I was the Elmo emoji at that point. I was like, no way, Goods is gonna beat this. He can't beat this.
And it went downhill.
Round 2 and 3 happened, man. Yikes. Hey,
all
man,
right.
Y'all supposed to be repping for Philly, man.
And that fake ice that you rock will not make the swelling go down.
Oh, come on. Man.
What's wrong with this nigga Twerk? What's wrong with him? I'm the GOAT, Cassidy. It was the greatest thing ever. It was the greatest thing ever.
Best round of that battle, man. Yo, it was the best round of the battle. Oh, Cass, man. All you needed was one more round. Man. Now split that one into 2, and we got ourselves a healthy debatable.
You said he knew the science.
Reed beat Surf 2nd and 3rd. Yikes.
Y'all bugging. That first was ass. Conqueso, let us enjoy it. Let us enjoy it. All right. Let it happen.
Hey, Stevie Gambino in the house with a nice prop for us over here. How you doing, honey? Good morning to you. Hey.
All right. Just got a message from Misfit. She says she is parking her vehicle. She will be joining shortly.
Misfit's gonna be hitting us from the drop top.
Rita said you had to be there.
Knock an elephant down. That's right. That's right. That's right.
What did Cassidy say? He said, have you ever rode a camel with a bitch that had a camel toe?
Listen, man. And he provided the pictures.
He posted the pictures afterwards.
He was at Saddam's crib for real.
What's
to be real, right?
Yeah, what's so crazy about them transactions? That's what y'all like, right? That's just like that.
With all them
transactions. Yeah, y'all like that mess, right?
Yeah, that's why y'all want to see Hustle and Rock so bad, right? I see. Listen, everyone's quoting Cassidy bars. I need y'all to quote me 3 Goods bars from that battle.
Besides
them
transactions. I'm waiting.
I'm still waiting, y'all. I'm still waiting. Custy. Oh, you're a hustler. You looking like the customer. I'm like, yeah, but he's rolling up in luxury vehicles and diamonds too, and going back home.
He's a millionaire. He's a millionaire. What are we doing here? You can Google this. This is public information. Cassie's a millionaire. Like.
Oh man. Hey, is it Stevie's birthday today?
Oh, well, happy birthday to you.
Hey, Stevie Gambino, I'd like to wish you a happy birthday from the entire crew over here at Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast and Let's Talk Battle Rap Daily. Salute to you, honey. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
My plant sister. Hey, can y'all be my plant? Can I be y'all plant brother? I want to join the plant posse.
Mama, I want to get an aloe vera plant.
No, I don't think they talking about them plants, CC, but I hear you.
Oh.
Well, I don't do those plants no more.
No,
I do. I like edibles. Or I like
You said edibles?
Edibles.
That'd be a fire thing, an edible.
I like edibles, or I like to bake.
Yo, I'm just texting my little edible. You know, I'm talking about I'm coming through later, baby.
I don't do that as much as I used to. I'm a drinker.
Give me a little piece, get me high. Oh, drink it. Boo. CC, you got a couple more years. When you get towards this end of the age range that we're talking about, you're gonna be like, oh.
I like my poison dark. That's the darkness.
Hennessy just makes me want to Hennessy makes me want to throw things around, yo.
Get money and drink water. That's right.
Yeah, man.
I've had some great nights. I don't know what y'all talking about. Hennessy and I are.
Yeah, you got a little more time. You got a little more time.
I don't know, because I'm younger than CC and I don't like drinking. That shit just hurts.
My man Dev says, yo, you wake up, your eyes feel dry. Your stomach is all crazy.
And nothing good ever happens. Let's just be honest. All the bad stories start with it.
I never remember wanting to get into a violent situation because of the plants.
That's not me.
You put that dark in my system, and it's like, what?
Huh? So dark liquor makes me friendly.
Light makes you want to fight. Got it.
Oh, man. I'm 25. I can still get drunk.
I'm from New Orleans. We wake up drunk. I bet you do.
I've been to New Orleans, and that's a fact.
I bet you do.
That story start with no weed. That's crazy.
That story start with no weed.
Rita, robbery stories start with no weed. That's what happened. Yo, y'all got money for that weed?
See, this is why you're the best host. That's a fact. She is.
I'm telling y'all.
Jay said he's the lux of his class. Hardcore flavor. Where's the proof, man? I don't just take these things lightly.
Oh no, he did say that. He said that. He said Fonz would be the murder mook, and he would be the loaded lux of his class. I did see that, France.
All right. I just need to cite my sources.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
I'm from London. I gotta drink.
Who to that? Is that like a Samoan type joint or something like that? Who?
Who?
Yo, man, them London cats, man, them UK, them European balls, man, when they get that soccer in their system and they in that pub and things don't go wrong, somebody going home with no teeth, man.
Have you ever had sake?
Oh, yeah. I like sake.
That'll knock you off your ass, too. Mm-hmm.
Creep up on you. Who, man?
Never smoke, never drink. I'm old and I'm paid. All right, well, that's a little dull too.
I'm sure you got some kind of advice, brother. If you ain't smoking or drinking, you doing something, player.
Yeah, you know what his vice is? His vice is being rap.
You eat that sober life for real, for real.
The wife gonna be like, it's 4 a.m. You still watching the people yell at each other? Yes, it's a Polynesian thing. Yo, salute to all the Polynesians.
Okay, I rock with Crown. I like that Crown apple.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, I don't drink to get drunk no more, but if I'm at the crib and I'm chilling, I got me a little Casamigo or something like that. Get me a little lemonade. You know what I mean? Throw some ice.
You know what I've been drinking?
Old man drinks. That's what I'm doing.
I've been drinking that Jack Henny.
What?
I mean, Jack Henny?
Jack Daniels and
Jack Honey?
Good.
What kind of monster are you? Jack and Henny. Oh.
I've been drinking that
Jack Honey.
I woke up this morning. I still
got Henny on my mind. See, this is what I'm talking about. Henny won't leave me alone.
Hey, Frankie's in here, and Cece, since you mentioned Jack Honey, in London they sell these soda cans of Jack and Coke, and these lemonade cans of Jack Honey and lemonade. That shit is fire.
Word?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yo, man, can we please get this pandemic over? So this crew can head over to the UK for another summer madness, man. I cannot wait to be there with all the UK mans, them, and the gal, them, and the baccarat.
I still need my passport, so.
Oh, no, now that I'm a citizen, I'm going everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm scared to get the passport because you know what they say is in that passport. A chip.
Listen.
A chip that will crack your ass if they want to find you. If you try to run from America, she's gonna find your ass.
The chip is in your phone already, all right?
But you can still just like throw that and go the other way. That way you can go the other way. You need your passport to travel. You gotta have it on.
All right, you got me on that part right there, but it's everywhere, man. You ain't getting away. Anwar, what up, player?
Guess what?
I might have to go off the bridge.
UK
in here. What up, UK?
Talk to me, Anwar.
Crown Royal. Oh, Crown. Ugh. That sounds like some 80-year-old woman drink, man. Give me that Crown apple.
Did y'all know CC is only 5'5" and still ducking?
Everyone wants to battle everybody. Yo.
I don't know why y'all think I'm 5'5". I'm definitely 5'9".
5'5" with the brown lines.
I don't know why Anwar thinks I'm short. Like, I never understand this.
Apple really tastes like medicine to me, says Black Harris. Yeah, that's some old people's drinking right there, man.
No, because people mix brown with apple juice, so they figure we'll just come out with Crown Apple. And I think Jack got Apple too.
Yeah, they got the Jack Apple as well.
Yeah. So
a war kill shot will make you laugh. Hey man, them kill shots is alright, man. It's not as crazy as I thought they would be. They just sound crazy on paper. What up, Project Rico?
Project Rico, what up, player?
I haven't had one.
Great, I hear that.
Because how much Henny I drink, it probably won't do shit to me.
Yo, sometimes
Diet Coke with a lime on the rocks, no chases, my vice. Okay, brother, flex on us.
Yo, he's the only dude that made it through the military.
I don't chase my brown either. I drink my brown straight. Only thing I put in is the ice cube.
My man Battle Rap Stats made it out the military. He's like, yo, I got no PTSD. I got no addictions. I got no kids left behind in foreign countries. I ain't messing this up. I'm walking that straight and narrow.
Diet beverages are garbage. Yikes.
They are. They are.
They're like, yeah, let's take out this and put in more sugars.
They are. Like, honestly, Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet anything is actually worse than just drinking the regular. So you might as well just drink the regular. If you're trying to poison yourself, you might as well just go with the regular.
I mean, Coke Zero kind of fire, though. I'm not going front. That Coke Zero, the Coke Zero with the fruity.
Coke Zero is trash.
Nah, man. Coke Zero with the fruits.
I love Coke Zero.
I love that we've left battle rap has been talking about drinking the whole time. This is hilarious.
I mean, you know, regular battle rap shit. People late.
You know, clear Pepsi. You love. Oh my.
Yo, let me.
Oh, that's different. That's some clear Pepsi. My mind couldn't process that.
I remember that joint. Yeah.
I must be old too, Rita, because I remember clear Pepsi.
Hold on. I'm gonna do a age test for everybody right now. Who remembers Zimas?
What?
Remember the Zima joints?
Damn, you exposed yourself.
Oh.
Maybe if I Google it. How you spell it?
Google it. Oh my God.
How you spell it? Ziba?
Zima. Let me ask, for everyone who goes to battle rap events like all the time, what is your go-to drink soon as you get in the venue? What are you ordering to get into your battle rap mood?
You are not drinking this. Are you really?
What dynasty was that? The Ming Dynasty.
I see. That's one of those liquors that I see, and I instantly, my mind be like, "No, we're not doing that."
Yeah, I mean.
Okay, let's talk some real
Coke.
stuff though.
Vodka and cranberry walk up in the spot.
Whoever had what?
Wanted to have my green juice. You know what I'm saying? My celery.
What you gonna say, CC? Whoever had what?
Oh, I was gonna say whoever had Everclear.
Oh no, man! You just
Devil Springs?
Huh?
Devil Springs?
I said Everclear.
Yeah, it's the same thing, I think. Yeah, I mean,
you're just trying to kill yourself, man.
Nah. Everclear. Everclear is just for jungle juice and punches, like. Just.
That's some white ball drink, man.
No, that's a college drink, all right?
That and Jägermeister.
No, Jaeger bombs. I like Jaeger bombs when I was like in my drink. Little Jaeger dropping the Red Bull pool. Like, yeah.
Oh, Fred's hanging out with the white fraternity, bro. You're having Jaeger bombs? It's amazing, bro.
I agree with you, Anwar. I actually like Jaeger bombs. Jaeger bombs are fire.
Man.
I like Jaeger bombs.
Crown Vanilla, interesting. Hey, Anwar, can you ask him a geography question?
Anwar, the bowl nutty, man. Y'all drinking them pink dinner drinks, man. Frankie said, y'all gonna get me to go buy some alcohol.
This is crazy.
Straight Henny or Crown?
Reggie, come on now.
Man,
that's all I need.
I've been back on my water, green juices, beet juices, man, this week.
I drink so much stuff in Amsterdam, I don't remember. Man, Project Rico, you look like you just max out.
If I go to Amsterdam, I ain't spending my time drinking.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Spending my time drinking. I'm like, give me some of those. Give me some of that pizza with the funky topping they got over there. You know
but you know what though? In Amsterdam, this is Igloo Bar. It's pretty cool.
Igloo Bar, you said?
Yeah, like you walk in, they give you a coat, and the entire place is like shaped like an igloo, and it's mad cold, and they give you like just regular drinks, and like the drinks obviously hit you because it's so much colder. It's just kind of fire. I like it.
Cece, we should make one of those igloo bars in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Everyone could come through with their chinchillas and their fur coats and all that. The gators stand there next to all the ice and get their drink on. You know what I mean?
Look at her face.
Igloo bar.
You gonna have to put that motherfucker in Redford with the white folks at. You can't. You gotta put that on the other city side.
Think about it, right? You know how y'all love y'all fur coats and all that.
That one. They not. Niggas ain't coming to that one.
Okay, who?
Oh no. They got soccer on the TV. Oh no. We out.
Come on, man. Detroit, you guys have got to come along, man, with the rest of society. Y'all sound like some cavemen out there, yo.
We like what we like.
I can tell, man.
Like, period.
I can tell.
Clearly,
vodka
right?
And coffee is good. Vodka and coffee. Damn, y'all some animals, dog. I lived in Europe for 12 years. I did everything. I'm sure you did. Project Rico.
I'm sure you did.
Okay, Miss Faye, where's she at? France.
Haven't gotten a word back from her, so if I don't get it from her for the next 5 minutes, we're gonna have to probably just reschedule and close out on any other topics I have.
In Brooklyn can be, you know what I'm saying? I know how difficult it could be, especially area that Misfit lives at. It's crazy.
First of all, when y'all get better parking and when y'all can clean up y'all trash and not leave it out in the middle of the street for weeks, and then you can come back and check in with Detroit.
When y'all don't have full blocks of dilapidated, broken down, burnt down homes that you can buy for $5, you can talk to us at that point, all right? Detroit looking like the Bronx in the 1960s.
We're cleaning it up. But
y'all
we're
crazy, man.
We're cleaning it up.
Yeah, okay, yeah. One strip club at a time, y'all cleaning it up.
Hey. But what's the first thing you gonna want to do when you come to the D?
I'm hanging out with you. You know what I'm talking about? What's understood ain't got to be said. My wife may be watching. CC, watch your mouth, all right? I thought you was my homie.
Your first thing when I pick you up from that airport, strip clubs at though.
CC, it's 10 a.m. I heard they open at 11. What we doing? What we doing?
Shoot, you know.
Let's go visit Calico Spot. You know what I'm talking about? Have you been to Cal Spot?
No, I haven't.
I spoke to Calico. Huh? I spoke to Calico.
I had spoke to Twerk, and he told me Calico had the best strip club out in Detroit. So I told Twerk, when we get out to Detroit, we gotta call Calico, and we gotta go to the strip club. I want some wings. I want some crowns.
Still here. But no, last time I checked, his strip club is doing just fine despite the COVID, because you know, ass and titties will always live
on the world.
Can nothing.
All right, we got another 20 minutes, so we just got King admitted into this room.
Oh, here we go. Oh snap!
In the words of Drake, better late than never, but never late is better. Vlad, I'll let you set it off.
Oh man, ladies and gents,
I love you guys.
One of the OGs of the game.
Yes,
we have one of the legends of the game. We have one of the pioneers of the game. Not only that, this woman took 5 years off, came back, dropped a cool million on y'all in the fastest time ever. This woman is out here buying houses, buying new cribs, teaching y'all how to get your life together, how to fix your credit, how to be in a stable relationship. Look at her. Ladies and gents, Brooklyn's own Misfit is in the building. Welcome, Misfit, y'all.
What up, y'all? I love you so much.
Oh, we love you too. The feeling is mutual.
We heard the Brooklyn parking almost 30 to you out there.
Well, first of all, Brooklyn parking 30s me every night.
Every day. I was telling them, man, they don't know about that Brooklyn parking, man.
They have no idea.
Listen, I lived in Park Slope for 4 years, and I had to
you got it
mad blocks, give everyone the stank eye, like, nah, Pops, this is my parking spot right here, man.
Yeah, you got it bad.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
I decided to take some journeys, early in the morning. I was like, oh, shit. I got you bringing some in. Congrats, Vlad.
Oh, thank you so much.
On the young end, you know what I'm saying? It's a blessing. It's a blessing, for real.
Appreciate that. He kicked my ass last night, but we are here.
That's what's up. That's what they supposed to do.
Hell yeah, man. I'm with it, man. Listen, man, I shot the club up. I got to take the charge. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing life with the youngins.
That's a kind of fire way to put it. I like that.
Yeah, I like that too. You
I brought up the AR, the AK, the 4.4 Bulldog, the 38 Special, the snub nose in the boot, the deuce in the back. I brought it all, man. First time fathers at 40, man. Ain't too many of us, man.
Right.
Oh, man, that's funny.
Well, now that we have Misfit here, Vlad, go ahead, set it off, man.
Oh, man.
What's good with y'all, though?
Are we good, man? Misfit, what is good with you? How has life been treating you?
I can't complain too much, but if I did, nobody would even care. So, I mean, for the most part, I've been focusing on just, myself, trying to create a bigger brand for myself, and owning things, man. That's about it.
That. Lately it's been a lot of heavy real estate talk going on. I tune in. When did you get into this real estate game? And are we gonna see you on HGTV sometime soon?
That's fire.
Well, I mean, it's something I just been interested. I mean, I'm not gonna front. There's a friend of mine that I give a lot of credit to. He's a good dude, and he just put me onto a lot of stuff that I didn't know before, and he's really good at being persuasive. So he's always just putting me on game, like, this is what you got to be doing. This is how I did it, and he's not one of those dudes that's afraid to give game. You know what I'm saying? Right. He's like, look, this is how I did it. It's a proven model. You can do it yourself. And, he's done that for me on numerous occasions. So I've, actually been able to see success from the things he told me to do. So, that's kind of where it comes from, where it's like even everything, even my dumb advice and shit like that, it's kind of like paying that forward. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, all right, cool. If I learn this much from him and then I pass on what I learned to others, it'll be a cycle of greatness.
Absolutely.
Nah, but I just realized more and more, and we were just talking about it yesterday too, how people can be like immigrants, foreign, and just come here and just own the building you live in. And that's a real eye opener for me. It's like I'm not trying to live in nobody's building, and you've been here. You're the foreigner to me. You know what I'm saying? I live here all my life. I should be able to own the place I'm living in. You know what I'm saying?
So talk to me about that first place that you went in and said, yo, this is the one, I'm gonna make it happen. Was it a scary process? Like, how did you feel going through that entire journey and process? Because not too many get to do it.
Well, let me tell you, there's a whole lot of shit I did not know. I'm thinking, yo, I got the check, let's get it. Nah, it's not. Nah, not the waves. When you discover closing course, you be like, well, what the fuck? I'm buying another place. What is this? Closing cost is like a whole nother down payment within itself. Different costs emerge out of nowhere. I found out what PMI was, and it was just a lot. Like, I was just like, okay, I go in thinking it's going to be this much, but it ended up being fucking quadruple times that. So it's a lot of stuff I learned that moving forward now, I know ahead of time. So it's like, all right, cool. I'm ahead of the curve, but Pretty much, I'm just learning as I go, to be honest.
Yeah. Do you ever see yourself doing like a little kind of like small seminar group for like the ladies coming up to show them the way that Misfit did it and how to put them on the game? Because I know you're doing that with My Dumb Advice, but do you ever think I know you. It's like, you see, y'all don't know Misfit. When Misfit, she starts something, it could be like on this small level here, and then she keeps thinking, I can make it bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, is that like part of the goal to really start, educating, people from our culture, like on a more personal level and taking them to that next level with you?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely see myself doing something like that. But like, even on a life coach scale, you know what I'm saying? Or some Tony Robbins shit.
She cheated on you, cancel her.
On stage with the mic, and I'm talking to millions of people like, this is how y'all can get your money. This is how y'all can be great. But, in order for me to do that, I gotta be, I gotta reach my peak. You know what I mean? So I can definitely see myself doing that. You know what I mean? Anybody who's willing to receive the information, I'm always here to, give game.
That's what's up.
For a nice price.
The
game is to be sold, not to be told. You know what I'm talking about?
Misfit Consultant LLC. but Vlad saying that, like, you kind of giving game to the girls over the pandemic a couple months back when you guys all did the Don't Rush challenge. I know that must have been a whole headache to get all those people together, but you guys did a Zoom call, and in that Zoom call it almost felt like you were the lead voice to get everybody together, round up all the troops. Like, what kind of made you want to round up all the troops, and how did that feel? Because that sounds like a headache in itself, and I wouldn't picture you being the person to put yourself through that headache.
Well, first of all, so I wasn't the one who actually put together the Don't Rush challenge.
Right.
If my memory serves me correct, it was my verse and Jada Ray who kind of did most of the we should do this, ladies. You know what I'm saying? And then they just created a group chat and just started throwing random people in it, and it became what it was. My verse put me in it, and she was like, yo, Fit, we gotta do this. And I fuck with my verse heavy. So I didn't even question it. I'm just like, I bet we doing it. Now, the process that it took to get it done is why I needed to do the damn interview. I was like, yo, bro, this is insane. Cause it's different personalities, and it's like to get everybody to do something. It was a different approach, right?
You know how girls be.
Yo, it's crazy. Like Hustle is gonna do what Hustle wanna do, no matter what. We don't care about shit.
We know she had us wait until 11:40 to see her battle Torrent. She's like, I'm on my own type of time.
Right. She's like, nah, we gonna do it. They be like, we would be like, yo, we gonna put this girl in it. Nah, fuck that bitch. I don't want that bitch. What? I'm like, yo, Hustle, we have to put girls in it if it's a Don't Rush challenge. We have to convince her.
And we gotta make sure they're girls, you know what I'm saying? Messing with us, so hello.
Yo, I ain't messing with you, man.
It's sleep deprivation, man. I had my son overnight. Blame it on the sleep.
Yo, I'm dead.
Word.
But I mean, if it was up to Miss Hustle, it would be nobody in it, just her.
I ain't gonna lie though, man. When that
I don't need y'all.
Yeah, I don't need y'all bitches. It's me.
When that joint dropped, I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm like, this is kind of crazy. And you seen everyone waking up, then they in sexy. I'm like, hold up, what's Misfit doing here? Like, what kind of outfit we gonna see? I'm like, she in the bathroom. I'm like, yo, this is about to get crazy. I'm like, her Twitter mentions, like, it's about to get wild, yo. It's about to get wild. How did you feel about the reaction to it?
It was fun. I mean, it brought a little shade, here and there, but it was really fun to do because although it was like a headache, we were just communicating every 5 minutes about something else. Right. And, I didn't really know it was possible for, girls that I've don't even talk to every day. Girls I've battled. Girls for us to be FaceTiming us in the morning, like, you like this outfit? You know what I mean? It's just like, oh, this is cool. And it kind of showed me what the females could be with unity, and what we could accomplish.
And not for nothing,
I loved it.
The visual just shows solidarity. Whatever's going on behind the scenes, it lets other young ladies know, like, yo, it is possible for 8 of us. Oh, I thought you just got into accident and flipped over. I'm like,
no.
I'm like, well, thanks, Misfit, for coming out. I hope you're all right.
To be continued.
Let's call 911. Let's call Cortez. Nah, man, but salute on that though, man.
No, it was fun.
Fit, I want to talk to you about your most recent My Expert Opinion episode that just dropped with 40 Bars. There's a lot of interesting quotes there, and I want to read this quote from 40 Bars. She says, "We have to battle the guys to claim the spot. The men's are the superstars. It's like the NBA versus the WNBA. It'll never be the same light. If Jordan plays against Lisa Leslie, it won't be the same as Lisa Leslie versus Candace Parker." And do you really, truly believe in your heart of hearts that the ladies have to battle the men to gain that respect in battle rap?
I don't think we have to battle the men to gain that respect. Because on multiple occasions we've done so. And I don't think it really changed anything. But I think the only thing it does, it solidifies the fact that, hey, the women can rock with the men. Kind of like what happened when Hustle battled Twerk. You know what I mean? I think Hustle did Twerk dirty. I thought she did him dirty. And it just shows, you know what I mean? It's really a mental skill. It has nothing to do with, like, sex. But, it doesn't help that there's a lot of chicks that are garbage. So we just got to step our shit up and keep kind of like, aiming for where we need to be and get more girls who are good. You know what I mean? Because just like there's trash guys, there's trash girls too. I just think in anything, women always get the short end of the stick, whether it's paid in a regular 9 to 5 or the WNBA, or they're not getting paid as much as the NBA for sure, like not even close. But technically they're doing the same job. But we was actually talking about this yesterday, and somebody brought a good point up, and it was just like, yo, the women ain't dunking like that.
That's the thing you hear about people saying they don't watch the NBA. They're not flashy. They're very, dribble, set up the play, lay up, shot, take it to the next side. Maybe a steal here and there, but no dunk.
Right.
Lay it up. Like, it's very, 1, 2, 3. While you got the guys, they doing alley oops, they dunking, and they talking shit. Sometimes they go get a little crazy, like the Greek freak headbutting motherfuckers on the court. Like, we don't really see that action from the ladies.
Right. So that's what we need to do, is just dunk.
So who do you think is some of the girls that are capable of being those, them superstars, some dunk artists? Who's just capable? Who's just not doing it for you these days?
I always liked Hustle. I like Hustle's approach on how she
with the beats.
Yeah, I like Hustle. Even though I beat Hustle, I liked her. I like. Let me put my shit through my stirred. But yeah, even though I beat her, I like her. I like 40 Bars. 40 Bars is dope. E Hart, of course. You know what I mean? E Hart, even though I bodied E Hart too. E Hart been, one of those for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Official is dope. I like Official. She's a heavy puncher. She knows how to move her weight around. You know what I mean? She's good. For the most part, those been the same people I've been saying kind of year over year.
For years.
Yeah, year over year.
And
do you think anybody's overrated right now as far as the newer class of girls or anything like that?
Y'all know who I think is overrated.
We might know, but let the people them know. The people them.
It rhymes with dispatcher.
France, this is your department, brother. Take over.
Well, I'll say this. That's a mega match that I think could raise the salary cap for the women's pay, which we're going to get into in a little bit. But you mentioning all these women's names, E Hart, 40, Official, all these names are like circulating right now for Queen of the Ring, URL. And it makes sense because you guys are all the heavyweights. You guys are the ticket sellers. You guys are the top tiers. And you guys are probably the soldiers that can bang with some of the elite guys. There's a guy that said your name, Fit. There's a guy that said your name at a Hip Hop Is Real interview. Mr. Cornell Rum Nitty says, I wouldn't mind smoking her. And I have to ask you, have you gotten the call yet for a Rum Nitty battle?
No, we ain't locked nothing in for a Rum Nitty battle. But a couple people been bringing up to me within the last couple of days or so. Nitty's a fucking problem.
Don't butter him up now. We got the file on the show. We know how you feel about Nitty.
Yeah.
See, it's not nighttime. Drinking that cup.
Yo, that's bad funny. So Nitty, I will say, I even said it on Twitter too. I was like, damn, all right, maybe he is better than okay, right? Maybe
better than okay.
Maybe he's better than okay. Nah, I gave him his flowers because he is crazy. He's crazy. And when he battled Cortez, I thought he did great. You know what I mean? And I fucked with him. Of course, my brother. So I was like, all right, I fucked with him. I fucked with him a lot. I still, like seeing, different things. You know what I mean? I still remain on that aspect of it. Like, okay, he's probably one of the best punchers to do it right now. Like, he's so creative. Like, usually when I hear somebody say a punch, I've heard it in some shape or form in the past. Nitty is probably the only battle rapper that I'll hear the punch for the very first time. Like, oh my God, like in that way, how he did it. You know what I'm saying? Of course, as a rapper, you want to be the first to say, like, because we say bars thinking we the first one who said it. And then 3 years later, we hear somebody else say it and be like, fuck. You know what I mean? Fuck out of here. But he has very unique material. And I think he has a great ability to think outside the box. And that is a talent that you can't really take for granted in battle rap. Like, thinking out of the box in a sport that, everyone's pretty much doing the same shit. It's definitely a plus.
Right. We had this conversation before you came on air about Khan versus Nitty. Who's the GOAT puncher? What happens if Conceited comes back in this small room realm? Does he survive versus Nitty? Is Nitty the all-time greatest puncher at this point?
It's tough to call it only because Nitty is kind of what I wanted. What I wanted Conceited to do when he was killing shit, right? He was punching, but he didn't have that crazy aggressive style. He was more like pretty, you know what I mean? He's like, I'm a pretty dude. I look nice. I get bitches. I'm a punch your head off. But he wasn't as aggressive as I liked him to be. So if he battles Nitty, Nitty is aggressive and he's punching. So it might be a little nasty for Cohen.
Well, but would it get nasty for you? That's the real question.
But see, what I think it would be a good matchup. I think a gentleman's 30 on my behalf.
Okay. All right.
Talk dirty.
I'm talking bad shit.
That's gonna be the quote.
That's the clip. That's the clip
right there, right? Hey, gentleman's 30.
Nah, but he causes matchup problems. So what kind of bag would you have to get into to face like a Rum Nitty?
Kind of bag. I think I will call for a meeting about transparency. So when I say that, I want to see what he's offered, and I want our pay to be equal if it makes sense.
Oh,
okay.
You know what? That's fair.
All right, Susan B. Anthony.
Why,
Susan.
I'm rooting for my ladies regardless. So I think it's fair. Y'all
mad at that. Get that bread.
He get 40, I get 42.
Right. So it would be like at first I was like, "Yo, give me the same thing you give Nitty," but the way shit rolls, I don't really know how much Nitty getting paid. So fuck around, they be like, "Okay, take this 300." I'm like, what? You better Nitty, you get paid 300? What the fuck? Yo, so that's why I said I asked for transparency to see what he's getting paid, so that if I like the price, I'll say we should get paid the same.
This boss talk over here, man. This boss talk.
No, I love that, and that's the perfect segue to what I want to ask. Because another quote you have on My Expert Opinion with 40 bars, end quote. One thing about the women's pay is that another woman will settle for chips. She'll take $5. They'll settle for a lower price, and then we can't ask for more.
Yeah, that's a huge problem, especially in like Queen of the Ring.
Oh,
I get slapped with that shit all the time, man. When it's like, all right, cool, this is my price, and then they're just like, damn, it's tough because this girl's willing to do it for basically free. You know what I mean? Free just to be seen, or a couple hundred to be heard. Because let's be real, a lot of money is different to everybody. What they consider a lot of money. You know what I mean? And most of the time, when they offering, most of the time when they offering like a lot of money, I'm like, damn, this is not a lot of money. Like, this sucks. What's going on? You know what I mean? So most of the time for me, it has to be, try to get as much money as I can from the deal, but also a lot of shit in the back end. Like, the opponent has to be worth it for me. The look, the time, the plays, just everything in order for me to agree to it. Opposed to if I was getting paid great, then I would be less picky about who I battle. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, you're paying me for a job, I'm a contract killer, I'm gonna do it. You know what I mean? But that's why it's like, yo, you gotta make it worth it for me to get the battle.
Finn, have the ladies ever sat down and had like a round table council meeting like, yo, listen, y'all gotta stop shortchanging one another and short-stopping one another so we can all get to this bag and like kind of move on one accord, like, yo, we are the top 10 ladies. We should be asking for nothing less than this, and then whatever else you get after that, that's all on you and your negotiations. Has that ever happened with y'all?
No, not to my understanding. But also I can't speak for all the girls because I wouldn't say I have the best relationship with them.
Yeah, we heard about you blocking guests.
Sometimes I block a bitch. It happens.
Lisa Leslie.
You gotta control, alt, delete these bitches.
Aye.
Nah, but I rarely block bitches for coming on the show. It's just most of the time, certain girls, if you know I'm on the show, on the show, and you have a direct contact to me, they hit me up. Don't go around me because then I'm a W shit.
More boss talk from Misfit over here, man.
No, it's true. Like, all right, like, you know what I mean? If I'm closer to you, Vlad, and I'm at events with you, I do shit with you. We get booked to the same events, and I'm not that cool with France, but I go to France and be like, yo,
I'd feel some type of way. I'd feel some type of way.
Yeah, what are you doing? You know what I mean? Now no. Now I'm petty. Now no.
Thanks.
Because what Vlad is gonna do is just ask France anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Like, y'all cool with this?
Yeah, exactly.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
We got another 8 minutes here, so I want to ask one last question and take some questions from the audience.
Because I've been gathering. You got a lot of questions, girl.
Yeah. I'll make this one quick. Talk to me about your full transition to media. Now it's been a little bit over a year, and what's the biggest thing you've learned? And talk to me a little bit about the backlash whenever you give your takes. Like,
man, my opinion has never been so golden. That's what I would say. Because usually as a rapper, we do blogs or whatever. You got your opinion, and it is what it is. But as media, I feel like it changed to a point where it's almost more valid, right? Or they feel as if it's more valid, so they're more upset if it doesn't go in their way or their direction. Just like anything else, I'm not gonna just say something just to say it. Like, if I feel that way at the moment, cool. I might change the way I feel the next day. Like, I'm not the person I was yesterday. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, every day I'll be like, oh shit, like, all right, maybe that wasn't the best way to go about it. You know what I mean? But also, I'm learning media, as I go. All this shit is new to me. So, there's certain shit. Yeah, that's right back. Girl. There's certain things that's like, damn, maybe I should have went about that differently. You know what I mean? Or maybe I shouldn't have used those terms, or those words to describe this, because they're not taking it. It's not being translated the way I meant it. Yeah. So in media, you really gotta say what you mean what you say, and be specific. But then the misfit side of me is like, man, fuck you. I say what the fuck I want.
I'll tell you one thing though. Once you create a take,
I feel like I say what I said. I don't care. I'm not taking
it. Once you make a take, you got to double down on it. You got to just double down and die with it.
You gotta go down with the boat.
Whatever.
Let's take some questions from everybody in the chat.
Okay. Okay, I got 3. So the first one from Anwar, because he said this out a while ago when he was talking about properties. He said, ask her if she's looking to buy investment properties in the Philly area.
Well, we were looking into buy something in Philly because my girlfriend is from Philly.
Salute to Lizzie and her pastries and the cakes and all that, man.
Yo, she's the best. She is the best. I have ordered from her over the pandemic. She's fantastic.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate the love, man. Yes,
hit up her IG.
Cakes or the sweets. Hit up sweet cakes, but sweet like the hotel. Sweet cakes.
Bars.
Yeah, bars. But yeah, we was looking into property in Philly because it's a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Yeah, way cheaper. The only issue is, the commute that I would have to make if I make it a rental property. Because I wouldn't make it like my residence, obviously. It would be like, I'll rent it out to a family. Right. But in order to do that, I need to be somewhere closer. So if I move to like Jersey, I might do it. Then I'm closer to Philly and New York, and I could kind of move back.
And you could have properties in all 3, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, right. I'm trying to expand. That's the goal. You buy property, let it gain equity. You use that equity to invest in another property, and so on and so forth.
That's
okay. And then we got 2 questions from Dutch from New Era. Shout out to him. His first one was, what is your opinion on the Sweet 16 tourney with the ladies?
I'm waiting for like an official announcement on it. I did speak to Debo briefly about it. If it goes down, I think it would be cool. It would be good to watch. A bunch of girls getting crazy and being catty and wilding on each other. A few of them stood out to me, 40 balls and E Hart. I don't think anyone on that card is even anywhere near their skill level. So that's pretty one-sided.
Do you think it's gonna be, sorry y'all, you think it's gonna be an easy win for E Hart and 40? This to pretty much go through this tournament with these girls?
I won't say it's an easy win only because of this. In a tournament, there's judges. So anything can really go when it comes to judges. You can't really say, hey, because this person is more skilled, they'll win. Because we learned that the hard way in some Ultimate Madness 2, when we all had Loso, Saga, and all of them winning, and they lost in the first round.
Everybody's bracket done.
Yeah,
everybody's bracket died.
Made Cortez in France a lot of paper that weekend, man.
Facts.
Okay.
Cortez was like, yeah.
Oh, real quick, we had a question from DNA Tooth. He said, "What's the word, King? When Jan's gonna stop ducking you? Word? What's the word?"
What's the word? DNA Tooth. I don't know, man. It's tough to call, man. I guess the ducking. At some point, I feel like she said she's ready to battle. You know what I mean? Because after I released the blog about her being a 911 dispatcher, I got some people reaching out to me like, "Oh, let's do the battle now." But now I feel like, you know, I've done all the promo. I need to be compensated.
Probably.
Well, she said, I've seen it in the Hip Hop Is Real interview. I believe it was them. She said that she's interested. She would battle you. It just got to make sense as far as the money. And obviously the platform, I'm pretty sure y'all both want to do it on caffeine. Make sure y'all bag is looking good before y'all just say, yeah, let's just battle.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the bag got to be right. You know, at the end of the day, look, as much as I go back and forth with Jazz, I respect Jazz. You know what I mean? She has a huge fan base. People love Jazz. And obviously it's for a reason, right? So, you know, for me to battle her would be great. You know, it's whatever. After that, it's no bullshit. But for her to survive that battle, that's when she would get my full respect. Yeah.
You know, we're both from Brooklyn, so I feel like I can get in a slightly petty bag with you. What annoys you the most about Jazz the rapper?
Oh.
I mean, I don't know about annoyed. I wouldn't say annoyed. I would say a lot of battle rappers do this. I don't like the Twitter bicker, right? And when I say that is because I see a lot of these girls in person at events, and the verbiage is never the same. Right?
SAT words.
And I don't like that, right? So for me personally, if we're gonna talk shit about each other's skill, that's great. You know what I mean? If we're gonna say, nah, you trash, or I'll kill you, blah, 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 whatever. We could do that all day long. I wouldn't feel a way about it. But all the bitches and the hoes and, you know, it's like, all right, you don't talk to me like that in person. So why do it on the internet? You know what I mean? So I don't talk to nobody on the internet differently from how I talk to them in person. It's almost like, yo, Vlad, every time I see you, it's mad love. And then on Twitter, I'm be like, fuck out of here, Vlad, you bitch ass motherfucker. You're gonna be like, yo, Fit, what the fuck?
That's why we have burner accounts. Shout out to the Tooth. Word, King. What's the word?
Yo, so it's like word vomit or like Tourette's syndrome when these bitches talk to me on Twitter.
Or see, and this is how I related back to media, right? Now, before I got with friends and, you know, we were like, yo, this is what we're doing, LTBR, it might be a little slicker here and there, be like, oh, this was trash or this dude was trash. But like once you become part of it and you're like, yo, words have power. Now, if I'm at an event and somebody does bad, I'm not walking up to them and be like, yo, my dude, you was straight up trash. You ass. Like, they shouldn't even pay you anymore. Like, get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for my fellow people in media, if you're not going to say these same things in person, if this is not you, don't feel like you can just hide behind that camera or hide behind that microphone and talk greasy, because these are real people who got real feelings too. And it's okay if you're talking about a performance or if you're talking about their writing, but once you direct it to that person and you make it about the individual, everything's fair game now when you out and about. So be careful out here.
We got 3 minutes. A couple more questions I've seen. And anybody else has any more questions, shoot them over. I saw one that said, "Would you invest into the Sweet 16?"
I would. If I got to choose the rappers. If I got to choose.
Anyone on there that you didn't see that you would like to see on that list?
I mean, I would like to see, to be honest, I would prefer seeing like a top tier tournament. You know what I mean? Like all the top girls, and then you kind of figure out once and for all who is the queen of the ring. You know what I mean? Like,
yo, kind of like that.
I like this.
So I like the sound of that.
So if your peers are in there, all the other elite names, you would participate?
I would run it.
Okay.
Good
answer.
Okay, how is there a bag big enough to get you in that tournament?
Yeah, hell yeah. This bag big enough. Yeah.
What do we need? 50K, 60K?
I mean,
we need 50, y'all.
Because the way they do tournaments is they pay you a little sprinkle for every individual battle, and then in hopes to get the 25K. Right. But you know, if I did the tournament, it would be nice if I had 25K before I won. But that defeats the purpose of the tournament.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I couldn't commit to it, because I don't know if I have the time to do that many battles simultaneously without being paid.
I hear you. Okay.
So if I could, like, you know, secure a certain amount where I felt comfortable and I was like, okay, I can take time away from making money. This is going to substitute that and pay for what I got going on in life. Then I can take the time and prepare.
Beyond the pay, are you conditioned to battle in that setting? Because 2019 was your first time battling more than once in a year since 2011.
Correct. Well, I mean, also I think they're look who's it against. You understand? If I was battling those girls, you just gotta condition yourself for what you ready for, what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like when I get booked a battle, I write the battle and I'm done with the battle. I book another battle, I do it. The reason I never battled so much is because I was never obsessed with the fact that, for me, when I see somebody so much, I don't want to see them anymore. That's how I feel personally. Like, I just feel like I spoke about this before. Like, the fact that people see Hollow once in a while makes him better than what he is.
I like that. CC, any last?
He don't battle every weekend. You won't see him fucking chilling on the corner every fucking day. Right. He's a commodity, and things that are commodities are hard to come by. So if you're not hard to come by, you're not a commodity.
Okay. Well, I saw one more question from Dutch, and he wanted to know pretty much about the legends doing the tournament, good or bad. So you answered that one. Yeah, I think that's all the questions that I saw.
That'd be dope. But I would like to see what the girls do in this tournament. And to be honest, I would support it 100%. Because at the end of the day, they women. You know what I mean? And we already get enough bullshit from other people. So I'm not trying to put them down too. You know what I mean? So I want to make that clear. So I just would like to see them, you know, step it up, bring their best work. You know, don't come up there playing games and choking. No. Come up there and start fucking dunking, spinning, wilding, dunk on them. And now we can talk about the money. As soon as y'all bitches start dunking.
They're going to need an 8.5-foot rim. Misfit, would you be a judge?
I don't know, man.
Too biased.
I think I'm too harsh.
They need that though.
You'll be
like
very harsh.
I think
you might hurt some of these girls' feelings.
Yeah,
you will definitely hurt these girls' feelings.
But everybody needs a little tough love here and there, man. There's too much hand-holding and coddling going on as is.
I know.
I feel like that in life. I feel like I'm prepared for life more because I've had other people who are not always coddling me. I have people that would tell me, "Fit, that shit was whack. You're bugging."
I mean, listen, look at it on the guy's side. We got guys who can choke 8 times in a row, 4 out of 5 times, do all of this. And it's like, there's no repercussions. The bag gets bigger. They get a bigger battle. The fans still love them. And it's just kind of like, oh, he didn't really want to battle that guy. Or, oh, it was a different setting. Oh, he didn't know.
It's an echo. It's nice in here.
Oh, yeah, it's nice in here. The preparation time was too small. No, man. We got to get rid of this whole mentality. Because you know how it was fit back in the days. If somebody did a cypher outside and that person stumbled in the cypher, my man, you can't rap no more. Yeah, you got to step out the cypher because you're messing up the vibe right now. Like, get your shit together, come back next time we rhyming, and you can get back in the circle. Like, it's getting too loose out here.
Agreed. I mean, they just certain people. It's not even their fault. I feel like it's not their fault because it's like you let somebody get away with something, then it becomes.
That's what I've been saying.
Regular.
Just like I always use this analogy, if your mama keep on threatening that she gonna whoop your ass or she gonna ground you if you keep fucking up in school, and then you keep fucking up in school, and your teacher call your mama, and then she just keep threatening you like fuck up again, I'm gonna beat your ass. The kid gonna be like, man, my mama ain't. She ain't shit. She ain't gonna do shit.
She ain't finna do that shit.
And they gonna be the same kid that tell the teacher, call my mama.
Right.
That's how some of these battles be like, okay, but you gonna book me next battle. You'll get over
like she talking from personal experience. Mama ain't gonna whoop me. Whoop who, huh?
No, my mama beat my ass. Don't get it twisted.
Listen,
she might be white, but she beat my ass.
What do white mamas beat their kids with?
Oh, my mama will throw. My mama used to throw stuff, or she'll bitch slap me. Don't get twisted.
Damn.
Don't get twisted.
Look, man, we got the clothes hanger, the extension cord, the belt. You pick it. Look at his face when I said the extension cord.
Now she didn't do the extension cord, but she'll get like a remote and just throw it at your ass.
Yeah. For my New York people, Fit and Vlad, your parents ever made you kneel on rice?
No, but I think that was a thing for like people a little like above my bracket in age.
I'm gonna say it for you, Misfit. November I'm gonna be 40, and I'm Haitian, right? Let me tell y'all something. If you got a kid, that's a badass kid, and you want to get them, you pour salt on the ground, right? Pour some salt on the ground. This is some old Haitian shit, right? Pour salt on the ground. Make them kneel in the salt a while long, right? All the salt gets into their pores, and you know how it cuts you up, and then you got to stand up, and that skin folds and push the salt in even deeper. Yeah, bet they won't do whatever they did again.
We were traumatized. What was wrong with us?
Yeah, I was like,
yo, this is regular ass
Haitian stuff. Do that to my baby.
Like I had to kneel on rice and hold textbooks, and my arms just like getting shaky. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's like no.
Man, what happened on our island, yo? Like that's some wild stuff, dude.
I put the salt on the ground. Get the salt.
Yo, on your way home, pick up a bag of salt.
Salt. No,
like it's summertime. What we need the salt for?
No,
that's the big Jones.
Yeah, I definitely used to get my ass beat with the orange extension cord, the thick shit.
Oof.
That joint hurts, yo. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Hangers, extension cords, belts, broken plates. Like I seen it all, man.
Broken plates.
Yo, I broke a plate one time. My mom picked up the biggest piece of the broken joint and just straight hit me with it. Like it was crazy. I was showing out in front of my cousin, man. I was doing too much, and she told me not to do too much, and then the plate broke.
Doing too much.
He snapped. But this was the 80s, y'all. So, back then, things were a little looser. You could do it. You know what I'm saying?
Things were a little loose.
It was different, for sure. I know I used to get my ass beat for thinking I was grown. I used to come home like 15, 3 in the morning. My mom be like, oh, you think it's your house, nigga? What? Extension cord. I'll never forget how my North Face on. I threw that shit over because I knew what was going to happen. That shit up. I said, all right, let me go in. All I know, as soon as I put my key in the door, I hear feet.
Oh, man.
It was over for me. Yeah.
Yo, that's like the paid in full scene where my man Ace went to the door.
Yeah, fact. That's exactly like that, yo.
Oh,
exactly. Oh my God.
But look at us, though. We all became great human beings, though.
I mean,
that's what I mean. Great things going on in life.
Yeah, I'm a little crazy in the head. I'm a little fucked up in the head.
Fans, you still got a couple years. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should beat our kids' ass.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm sitting here. I'm like, oh.
You got a little one. You got to decide. You got to pick a side, man.
My Haitian side is like, you get out of line, but then this other side is kind of like, how could I get him mentally so that like I never, you know what I mean? So that even when I'm not around, he just goes, No, I don't know. I got that sixth sense. I'm trying to get that ESP with him. Like,
I feel you on that.
Dog, I know what you're thinking.
Yo, just punish him with workouts. He gonna be like,
That's a fact. We'll do 1,000 squats, B. Ain't going nowhere. Word.
Fit, man. Thank you so much for your time as always.
Yo, love all of y'all, man. Keep doing what y'all doing. The show is great. I fucking love y'all. Y'all always got fucking quality content.
Thank you.
I repeat, I don't watch people's shit. All right, I fuck with you. It's dope. All three of y'all, hold it down. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all check, y'all stay tuned to My Dumb Advice.
Always.
I like that last one you said. You asked that question. It was if you would still date a girl that, I forget what it was.
Mess fuck with your homeboy or whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, I would. I would. I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The world is the world. I don't care. I don't care.
Nah, you sound crazy, Fred.
Vlad, if she had been with you when you were 16, 30 years ago before you met your lovely wife, great. I will ask her for the Yelp review. How was it? I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're mine now. That's it.
I mean, Fritz, that's different. Fritz, that's way different. Then it's like your boy, like your mans that you be chilling with every day. Now, I might fuck with a girl that used to date somebody when she was 16. Nigga, the pussy not even the same no more. It's better.
Right.
That's a fact.
She grown now. She done stepped all the way up. I got the mature.
You know how to use that thing now.
You know how to use it.
But I will say this though. I will say this. Don't be talking. Don't be talking to her no more, Vlad. All right.
Wow, we can't be friends. She can't be in my contacts. Friends.
If she was in your contacts and you was in contact.
Then listen, man. Then that means that you ain't ready for all that. Then you shouldn't date your friends' exes or whatever. It's never a good look, yo. Like it's and fellas and ladies out there too. If you got a homie or whatever, and y'all chilling. And they tell you
no, but I'm sorry to cut you off. I perceived it as you find out later on that you're like they had history with your friend. Like if that's the case, that's different.
It's probably different then.
No, because I brought that up too. I was like, yo, if you find out later, then that's hard to tell. It's not your fault. Now you already love the person. It's hard to come back from that.
If you go in there being a snake.
That's what I was gonna say, friends. If you got a homie. And y'all chilling, and they're talking about your other homie's girl and how they want to scheme or would get with that person, dump that friend. They're not gonna be good for your life, yo. Just a word of advice. Once people show you that snake side, put that in the back of your mind and know where to keep them, yo. That's my dumb advice for the day.
Thanks.
All right.
I agree.
Dropping gems out here, man. With this fit. Let the folks know where they can get in contact with you, where they can follow you, what you got coming up in the ring, outside the ring. And once again, don't forget to promote those sweets, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Man, definitely trying to turn up on the My Dumb Advice. I'm trying to take it to a different level. So, I got different things. I know I've been doing like interviews lately and stuff, but that's all because it's part of a plan that's coming together for the next level of My Dumb Advice 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, I just solidified a spot that's going to be where I shoot at. It's dope.
That's what's up.
The whole concept, everything that goes with it is dope. Also, I got more, people to do my graphic designing and things like that. And just getting more in tune with it. But, the best part is I'm learning how to do all this shit myself. You know what I mean? I do all this myself. So, it's like a whole nother world. I'm like in a rabbit hole of
growth.
Cameras, microphones, lighting,
lenses,
editing. I know which laptop do you get? Which editing?
So I'm there. I'm at that point, and I just put everything in the cart and bought it. So I'm pretty good in that area. I feel confident that I'll be giving like quality product and just quality interviews and the emphasis on quality because I just want it to be something you can watch maybe a year later and it still be kind of dope. That's why when I give the advice, it's not specific to a person or anything. It's a situation that can last from here to forever. And you can always go back to that dumb advice when they need it. You know what I mean? But most importantly, I want, like, anybody who's watching, check out the memberships, right? The memberships are so dope. For $14.99, pretty much you get my number. You get to ask me for personal dumb advice of your own, right? So if it's a topic that I haven't addressed, you can let me know, like, what's your specific situation, and we can kick it. We'll talk about it. And if I don't have the resources at the moment, I get the resources and to help you with what you need at that moment. And that right there is probably, I've been spending a lot of time doing that. Cause I didn't think it would blow up as much as it did. But a lot of people hit my damn phone now. So, you know, I'm on my phone all day when I'm a person who never was on the phone. Like, you could catch me on the phone once in the blue, but now I'm on my phone all the time. It's crazy.
That's dope. That just shows how much people value your opinion and your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody could be like, oh, hit me up. I see it all the time on social media. That don't mean I'm going to hit you up just because I see it. Don't mean I'm going to hit you up.
Right. That don't mean I'm going to hit you up.
But the Misfit Hotline.
To put a ribbon on it, it also really shows how much of a good space you're in to allow all that in as well, because sometimes we have to make sure we have the bandwidth ourselves to take on other people's concerns, emotions, problems, advice, inquiries, and you're in a really good space to be able to do so, to take it from people that are your supporters, people you've never met before, or people you've known all your life that are just now opening up. So that's really beautiful too.
Yeah, I mean, I will say it's not always easy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do have to deal with my own shit, and it gets in the way of what I can do for others. But, you know, sometimes you got to find some solace in that, right? Like, helping other people, even though you might be having the worst kind of day. It's like there's some love I get from that to help me keep going, knowing that I'm helping other people. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Well, everybody out there tuned in, thank you so much for always tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Thursday.
Follow me on all that good shit. Miss.fit everywhere. MSDOTFRC. Love is love. Shout out to all of y'all.
Love is love.
All right. We off air. We off air. Fit. Thank you so much.
No doubt, y'all.
Chat was lit.
I'ma holler $2 for $1.
Have a good one.
Appreciate you. Peace.
All right, y'all. Good job, man.
Wow, good shit, yo.
I think that was one of our best ones.
Yeah.
It was lit.
Got a lot of good feedback. They were like, yo, that's a dope one.
Yeah, definitely had to just extend it because she came a little late. I was like, you know, fuck it, man. Henny Man was on. Anyway. Henny Man was on. I just opened Caffeine on my other phone, shared his broadcast, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, LTBR? Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, this is great. I could just be on 2 different places at one time. Everybody thinks I'm there. This is incredible."
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one. How you feel, CC? Your day back?
Oh, I feel good, man. I needed this. Like I said, I just needed to get back into the routine, and like, I'm one of them people that I have to work. Like, I can't sit in the house and think about shit. Like, I have to get like work is kind of like my therapy.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm good. I'm happy. That was fun. That was a lot.
That was hella fun. I seen some more people jumping in that I ain't seen before and stuff like that.